Bear attacks fish.
That's kind of, okay, that's kind of
Bears
cool.
have a huge affinity for fish, especially freshly caught salmon.
That's pretty cool.
The following video shows just how the bears prepare along the path of migrating salmon, standing in a shallow part of the stream. As the fish jump out of the water to check the bears' position, they expose themselves momentarily to attacks. Most of the fish slip past the waiting predators, but a few salmon jump out of the water and straight into a bear's open mouth. But just because they love fish doesn't mean they'll have anything they catch. This bear catches the first fish extremely easy, but doesn't really like the taste. It takes a bite or two of the first one and then chucks it aside for another one. Within moments, it finds another one. This time, the bear relishes the fish. This one must be truly delicious. It's good to know that bears are picky eaters, just like we are. Bears truly excel at fishing, and it is apparent in this clip. This bear stands on a fallen tree trunk and simply stares at the flowing stream. As soon as it catches a glimpse of a fish, it pounces in the water and gets it out. That's some insanely quick reflexes, especially for such a heavyweight animal. Bear attacks seals.
I love seals.
Polar bears require even more calories to survive the intense cold, and simply eating fish won't do. This bear eyes a particularly plump seal that is relaxing on the ice. Since these seals are extremely quick, the polar bear's only chance of a successful hunt is to adopt a stealthy approach. It swims in the water to maintain a low profile, and then, when it's close enough to the prey, the bear pounces. The seal still manages to jump inside the water, but the determined bear isn't ready to give up. It follows the seal and manages to catch it underwater. Another polar shows off a different technique to catch seals. It jumps up in the air and lands head down on the ice sheet, making an instantaneous hole. The seal swimming underneath has no chance of escaping as the predator pulls it up. The polar bear then carries it back to feed her family as well. Does the bear have sonar technology to pinpoint where these seals are underneath the ice covering? So impressive. But sometimes even the most well-laid plans can go wrong. The bear in this video takes the utmost precaution to remain unseen as it stalks a seal lying unaware. Rather than approaching it on land, the bear swims across the water to maintain its cover. It looks like a floating piece of ice. After closing in, the bear jumps underneath the water and swims towards the prey. However, at the very last instance, the seal is alerted and it vanishes into the water. Even though the bear goes after it, the plump seal manages to escape. Bear attacks bear. Bears don't always attack for food, and fights between two such bears can break out at any time. Here, the two bears seem to have a disagreement of some sort, which leads to a fierce fight. At first, neither of them are ready to back down as they exchange blows and open their mouths wide as a show of aggression. Then, one of the bears starts to back away. It realizes that it has picked a wrong fight. You can also see its nose is bleeding profusely. The scared bear hides behind a tree. When the stronger one loses interest, the other simply runs away. There isn't always a clear victor in such fights, though. In our next clip, two behemoth bears go up against one another. Once again, the reason behind this fight remains uncertain. Regardless, the two hit each other with their strong paws and also bite one another brutally. To assert their dominance, these bears also stand upright on their two hind legs. But after exchanging a few blows and bites, the two bears seem to reach some sort of an understanding and stop fighting. Or was this just a friendly brawl? Bear attacks tiger.
That's a cub.
Tigers pose a risk to sloth bears, often preying on them. This tiger thought it could also do the same. The big cat must rely on stealth and an element of surprise to take down such a strong opponent. As the tiger moves without making a sound, the bear's back is turned to it. Just when you think that this bear wouldn't survive, the bigger animal turns around and jumps into action. The startled tiger has no option but to run away. The sloth bear chased it for a while, making sure that the tiger wouldn't mess with it again. Another tiger was desperate enough to go after a sloth bear, with another bear watching close by. Once again, the fight that ensues is terrible. The attacked bear fends off the big cat by standing upright and trying to intimidate the predator. This posturing does work for a while, forcing the tiger to retreat. Bear attacks walrus. Walruses are particularly fatty animals that can fulfill the caloric requirements of a polar bear, but catching one isn't easy as this video proves. The bear goes after several of the walruses in the herd, drawing blood and injuring many of them. But the sharp and pointy tusks of these walruses makes this hunt extremely difficult. One walrus drags the polar bear into the water while trying to escape. Finally, the bear gives up.
30 more seconds in.
So at least finish it off though. Start one last screen recording. 3, 2, 1.
And pointy tusks of these walruses makes this hunt extremely difficult. One walrus drags the polar bear into the water while trying to escape. Finally, the bear gives up, accepting that these animals are simply too strong for him. Bears are not just ferocious, but extremely strong. Their brute power is why many of the animals on this list didn't stand a chance against them. What do you think of these bear attacks? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed the compilation, subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon. Turning on all notifications will ensure that you never miss another update. We hope you have a great day ahead. We'll see you soon with another video.
And there you have it. That's the compilation of that. Just to kind of curve the ball there of how other animals kind of saying. Don't know what the hell this is.
I don't either. I just added some.
Trapping.